And so we come to the final episode of the final act of Asterisk War, and wow, this episode was kind of underwhelming. We didn't get an epic final battle between Ayato and either his friend or between Ayato and Ophelia, Ulise's friend, but instead we got Ayato against a mythical Hydra. Wow, lots of emotional stakes there, people. But then again, this final episode of Asterisk War has pretty much summed up what Asterisk War is as an anime. It's something shallow, action-packed, and hit and miss. So in episode 24, Ayato wakes up after a 3-day coma after battling Ulise's friend Ophelia and that guy with the glasses Gustave. 3 days in a bed? Did they feed Ayato through a tube? How did he go to the toilet? Anyway, Ulise then tells Ayato that Ulise's friend is the person who sewed her handkerchief. Big surprise there, and that Ophelia is the result of an experiment that makes her rot to nature just by touching it. That's really inconvenient considering that Ophelia likes flowers and now she just kills flowers all the time. Gee, no wonder Ophelia is such a maniac. Anyway, Gustave unleashes a load of flying lizards on the city, then the police force, for some reason, abandon the orphanage which they were tasked with protecting against Gustave, leaving the orphanage open and forcing Ulise and Ayato to confront Gustave. I know, it's just one big excuse to make an action scene happen. So then Ulise has to go help the citizens evacuate, even though the police are probably already doing that just fine, and Ayato and Saya fight this Hydra thing that Gustave summoned, and this fight was flashy and it was complex and all that good stuff, but there really wasn't that much tension. I don't know, it's usually more intense for me personally when humans are fighting against humans rather than humans fighting mythical beasts. It just feels more grounded when it's human versus human, even in a supernatural anime. Then Ulise joins the fight and the Hydra is defeated, yay! Then it turns out that Claudia's father is the one pulling the strings behind all these attacks via Gustave, as he wants to stop Claudia from participating in the Grips Festa for some reason, but Claudia wants to participate in the Grips Festa anyway, for some reason. So yeah, even though not a great deal happened in this episode, it was still messy and not a great deal made sense. I do have to hand it to the animators though for making that fight scene as spectacular as they could, but I just wish that that final battle was human versus human, you know? Oh well, I've seen worse final episodes of an anime. As for my final thoughts for this season of Asterisk War, as you all probably already know, this has to be one of the most shallow anime I have ever seen. It has nice colours and some nice visuals and some nice music, and I'm a huge fan of Saya Sasamiya, but the story is either on autopilot or the story is messy, and the animation can be hit and miss at times. Boy, it's a good thing I'm a sucker for technically strong anime, or I would have dismissed Asterisk War 1 a long time ago. 3 stars out of 5.